Last week, Kailyn Lowry welcomed her third child. No doubt many of the sensations and experiences of the past few days are familiar to her, having given birth to two older baby boys in the past. But this time, there's one major difference, as Kailyn brought her third boy into the world as a single mum. Late last year, Kailyn got pregnant by Chris Lopez during a brief fling that quickly fizzled out. We don't know much about Lopez, and it seems he'd like to keep it that way. After she gave birth, sources close to Kailyn stated that Lopez will not be involved in his son's life. Teen Mom 2 insiders say Lopez has made it clear that he has no interest in appearing on the show that made Lowry famous. Indeed, it seems that while he reportedly has every intention financial obligations, Lopez will play little to no part in the lives of Lowry and her son. Nevertheless, Kailyn remains optimistic. Every child deserves their dad, Lowry recently told Radar Online. I'm hopeful. I'm positive he'll be around. Kailyn concedes that Chris is not exactly diving headfirst into the role of new dad, but she says he's off to a good start in terms of providing support and showing an interest in his son. I think he has been as supportive as he can, the mother of two said. He does the best to his ability even though it doesn't necessarily meet the standards of what everyone else expects of him. I think people need to keep that in mind. She points to the fact that Lopez was present in the delivery room and drove her home from the hospital as evidence of his commitment to being a dad. Sounds to us like Kailyn is setting the bar pretty low, but hey, as long as she's happy. Lowry says she was always hoping that Lopez would be present in the delivery room, but she admits there was a time when it seemed unlikely. But just based on how our relationship has been, there was always a question whether he would have his phone on him or would he be at work, she said. I'm so glad that he came. Friends and family have expressed concerns about Lopez in the past, stating that Kailyn offered a relationship of convenience to Lopez, and he quickly cut ties when it became clear she was interested in more than a commitment-free fling. Here's hoping the people in Kailyn's inner circle are doing their best to manage her expectations. Watch Teen Mom 2 online for more of the turbulent life of Miss Lowry.